Tell your neighbor, seasons change. Sometimes the minute you get through from putting down your war tools and you expect to just lay back and at least savor the victory.
Yes. Boy.
Seasons change and you got to pick up the sword and get on the run again. Some of you understand this because you are even now in your cave season. Where you're on the run. See, the reason why some people can't understand you now is because you really have no place of permanent dwelling. Right now you are in between seasons. On the run, not for your life but for the cause. You're not trying to escape or trying to evade life judgment. You are simply trying to find a place of peace in your life because your season is shifting, and in order to make sense of what's going around you, you got to move. Do you ever feel that way sometimes that you don't understand where you need to go, but you know you need to move? I'm talking to anyone today. Have you ever come to the place in your spiritual life where sometimes you're not really sure how to fully interpret all that God is doing, but one thing you know for sure is you can't stay still. One thing you know for sure is you can't stay where you are. You got to keep on moving, remember? You got to keep on growing and evolving. That's because seasons change.
Preach.
Some things, let me say this and some of you understand this. Some things you accepted last season, you reject this season.
Preach.
Things that used to satisfy you last season. Oh God, I wish I had a church today. Things that you used to settle with last season. In this season, you detest it and you can't even stomach it. Certain things you had your hand in last season, you can't even partake of it in this season. Why? Because seasons have changed. I'm talking to only a few mature folks in here today. I came to speak to you into your prison and out of your prison. Because seasons change, there are some things that you just can't settle with in this season. As a matter of fact, just like a woman changes everything when she's pregnant, her diet changes. Some things that she used to like, she can't stand. Help me, women. Certain sense that used to attract her all of a sudden repel her. Certain perfumes that she used to like. Help me, women. All of a sudden when you're carrying baby shower, the cologne you used to like, you don't even want to see the bottle on your drawer. Times when you used to like peas, you don't even want to see peas and you don't want to see soup.
Right on it.
The minute that you want didn't even salt. Strange appetite. Unusual cravings. Just crazy stuff you're longing for and you wouldn't have it no other way. Paul got up in the middle of the night to find D and then get salt. And then you want hot sauce on the D and the salt. Your husband getting sick while he preparing for you because the thing is so bad, but that's what you want because seasons change. That's what you have to take in because there's a longing inside that can't be filled by nothing else because seasons change.
Right on it. Preach. My God, preach.
Before you carried baby, you used to make it happen looking sexy. We talk to you women. Wear these high heel shoes and make it look sexy. You just stretch your stuff and nothing wrong with that, but when seasons change, you're now living for a cause, baby. You can't wear those high heel shoes anymore. Because now you got to live, Lana, for the thing you are carrying. And some of you don't understand one of the reasons why you change everything is now you're living for the cause and you're living for the thing that you carry and you have it And they think they insult you when they tell you, Sean, he changed. They thought they insult you, Raymond, when they say, he changed.
Thank you.
Yes, that's a compliment.
Yes.
Tell me I gotta change.
Yes. That's right.
Tell me I gotta change. For what's next. Come on, tell someone I got to change. For what's next. You don't wear tight clothes no more when you carry baby. You wear as loose as you can to give yourself comfort and to give the baby room to grow.
Jesus.
Certain stuff you don't just put on, you don't put on. Some people really shouldn't put on some stuff in the first place, but particularly when they carry babies, certain stuff you just don't wear.
That's right, Pastor.
Oh Lord. The power of the person. Every believer that God calls to greatness, He calls them to suffer. Lana sang this prophetic song this morning through it all. Didn't even know what I was talking about or what I was intending to speak today. Every believer that God calls, please write this. Every believer that God calls to greatness, Michelle, He calls them to suffer. Now understand there's a difference between suffering and punishment.
Yes.
He never calls us, Terry, to punish. He calls us to suffer.
Yes.
Suffering is different from punishment. Some people punish because of rebellion.
Yes.
Punished because of sin.
Yes.
And punished because of leaving the presence of God, Bernie. But God calls every child of God to suffer for the cause. To suffer for the cause, Christian. There's a cause that you're living for. See, I have learned over the last several days that God has given a mandate to this church. And the mandate that God gave to me, Alva, He woke me up one morning and said, raise the cause.
Amen.
Just like that, He said, raise the cause. He said, if you raise the cause, I'll get men to join the cause. See, all of you noticed that church life in Shekinah has changed. And most of you that are attracted to this ministry are attracted because things has changed in your life and you got tired of church. You are hungry for something outside of church. And that's why you're a part of the cause. See, really what we have in Shekinah is really not the membership as yet. Because notice, everyone in Shekinah got title.
My God.
My God, everyone in Shekinah got title.
Yes, sir.
And I can hear my critics saying, what kind of church you got? Because everybody is somebody, everybody got title. The reason why, because this is only the leadership team.
My God.
This church is on the way. This is only the foundation. You're supposed to have a title. This is only the foundation. The church is coming. This is the ministry and the church is on its way. Because we've raised the cause, men and women, Tony talked about it, Acts book 2 is on the way. And remember, Galen, there was only a few of them who were part of the cause. And when they stood on the day of Pentecost,